were wondering where you were, your fiancé has not been feeling well.
I'm okay.
Come here. What happened, huh? You were feeling fine before.
Yeah, I know. I just suddenly got dizzy and then sick out of nowhere. And then I just couldn't keep any food down.
I couldn't let her drive.
Craig offered to drive me home.
It was the least I could do. Did you talk to a doctor?
No, I think it's just a bug that I have. I'll be okay. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling a little bit better already. And I have a shift later. If I'm not feeling too well, I'll have one of the interns check me out.
Do you really think that you should go into work? I think that's up to Meg. Craig, thank you for getting Meg home, but I'll take it from here. Hope you feel better.
I will, thank you.
I know this must seem a little disconcerting, finding us this way with Meg so undone, but I can assure you that despite my indiscretion the other day, this is completely innocent.
Aren't you due in court?
Tomorrow.
Well, maybe you should run along now and get ready. Must be disconcerting for you knowing that your own daughter's going to testify against you. And Lucy, such an honest girl. I, for one, can't wait to hear what she has to say. Bye. You sure you're feeling okay now?
Yeah, but at the time it was pretty brutal. I mean, you could ask the bartender. I almost passed out.
Oh, I believe you.
I tried calling you, Paul, but I just got so dizzy the phone fell out of my hands, and then I was just sitting there totally disoriented, and Craig showed up. He had some sort of meeting, and he saw what shape I was in, and he offered to drive me home. I didn't think I was in any position to refuse. You know, I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up.
Okay. I'll be right here.
Okay.
I'll be right here.
Paul?
I made you some tea.
Thank you. So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Why?
I was just wondering. This thing seems to be contagious.
Craig is next.
What does that mean?
Well, if it's contagious, then Craig would be next.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you? I ran into him at the Lakeview because he had a business meeting there.
Right. And he was kind enough to give you a ride home, then. Tuck you in.
He didn't tuck me in.
Right, he took your shirt off and then he tucked you in.
My shirt was a mess.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm sorry. I saw that, and I saw the jacket, and I took it down to the dry cleaners, and should be ready Friday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, am I getting this silent treatment because I threw up in Craig's car?
I'm sure he didn't mind.
He was actually very sweet about it.
Yeah, Craig's a real sweetheart.
Okay, now I know you're really angry. Fine, if you're not going to tell me what's going on. Whatever.
Is it hot? The tea, you just put it down. Is it too hot?
The tea is fine.
Good, because I want you to be happy, you know?
I was sick.
Yeah, no, I know, and Craig, he was just, you know, returning the favor, right?
What's that mean?
Well, the benefit. You were a good Samaritan, and now Craig was a good Samaritan.
That has nothing to do.
No kissing this time, right? Lucky Craig. Looks like he won't be catching what you have after all.
There was no kissing.
So the other night when Craig lured you away from the party, Craig didn't kiss you.
I told you. I went to a room. I didn't know whose it was. The desk clerk told me somebody was sick. But it wasn't just somebody, it was Craig. And he wasn't sick, he was fine. So I spoke to him for maybe 2 minutes. I told him how annoyed I was with him, that I didn't like his tactics, and that I was going back to the party.
And then that's it. He doesn't say another word about it?
He said he wanted to talk to me in private because he was feeling that everybody hates him, and they do. Look, whether or not you agree about this custody thing, and I don't, he still has feelings for Johnny, and I think he just got very emotional and tried to kiss me.
He tried to kiss you.
I didn't kiss him back. As a matter of fact, I slapped him, and I left. That's all it was.
Are you sure? Because what Craig says...
Oh, Craig says, when was this?
Earlier. He saw us arguing at the Lakeview, and he followed me home because he wanted to apologize, because he assumed that he was watching us fight about the kiss, and I was in the dark. So I thought he was lying to me. I thought he was trying to bait me, so I bent over backwards trying to defend you. I made an idiot out of myself until he finally filled me in on all the details.
There are no details. It was a drive-by. He grabbed, I slapped, that was it.
You seem to have forgiven him.
You're really making too much out of this.
Are you sure? Because I just walked in and you're next to the guy in your underwear, a guy who kissed you at a party.
This is why I didn't tell you anything.
What did you wear to the party?
I already
Something he picked out for you?
This to
Right,
you.
you couldn't say no to him. Because it was a great idea to dress up like Lady Guinevere. Of course, let me review. Lady Guinevere. A beautiful woman in love with another man, not her husband.
You're paranoid.
Am I? If I were paranoid, I would have thought that you kissed somebody and you didn't kiss them. But the truth is, Meg, is that you did kiss Craig.
He kissed me!
And then what? Right, you forced your way out of the room and you run into who? Me, your fiance. And I ask you, I say, what's wrong with you? Why would you tell me what's the matter? And do you remember what you said? Do you remember? You said nothing. So you're right, Meg. That's why I'm angry with you. Because you lied to me again.